Jane Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Randers.
Hey, John. All set out there? I guess we're all set out here. Is your motor running?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Good. I'm ready to go, too. Let's all greet Sharon Matthews and Linda Earhart. Now, let's see. Sharon's the current champ with $600. And she's being challenged by Linda, who's had both of her questions and has matched one celebrity. And that puts Sharon in the catbird seat here because all she has to do is match one to win. But you know what? In the previous game, you were in this same position.
You were.
And your opponent blew it, didn't she?
Yeah.
It all depends on what's in there. Well, we'll find out right after we find out about this. Whoa, whoa. This is the last question, last round, last game, last chance.
What a score, 1-0.
Unlucky Louie said, there ain't no justice. Last week I got mugged and the cops arrested me for blanking on a public sidewalk.
You got busted?
Unlucky Louie said there's no justice. Last week I got mugged. And the cops arrested me for blanking on a public sidewalk.
Mugged. Oh, yes,
Mugged.
right, sweetheart.
Unlucky Louie got mugged. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Unlucky Louie said there's no justice. Last week I got mugged. And the cops arrested me for blanking on a public sidewalk.
Carrying a gun.
Carrying a gun?
Ready to go.
Yeah.
I can't believe this has happened twice in a row, but I think it's going to happen.
I think so,
We'll
too.
find out in a moment or so as we reveal the answers of our stars. Avery?
They arrested him for littering on a public
Littering,
sidewalk.
yes. He was lying there on the sidewalk and they arrested him for littering. What do you say?
I said lying, or is it laying?
In either case,
Falling down on a.
falling down. They arrested me for falling down on a public sidewalk. Sharon Matthews says for carrying a gun.
That was my first thought. My second thought was laying.
All right. Well, here we go,
What
Richard.
is the correct, laying or lying? I did not
It's
know.
lying.
Is it really?
Yes,
When you
You must not tell a fib whilst on the sidewalk.
that's right. Now you must match Fanny to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Fanny.
I said bleeding.
Bleeding. That's a good one. That means Linda Earhart wins the game. Come on down, Linda. Congratulations. There you go. I'm going to bleed out there. Well, Sharon, she did to you what you did to your predecessor there. But you're leaving here with $600 and our best wishes. Thank you for being on Match Game 78. Sharon Matthews. Now, there it is. There's our big star wheel, and we'll get to that later. Right now, we want to get to this part, the super match here, and see how much money you're going to be playing for. Linda, we polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Blank bracelet. If you give us the answer that they gave us most often, you get $500. For matching their second most popular answer, $250, and then for matching the third, $100. And you're allowed 3 assists from our stars.
Richard.
ID bracelet.
ID bracelet.
Fanny.
Fanny,
Charm.
charm bracelet.
Avery.
Avery,
I had an ankle bracelet.
you have an ankle
Yes, when I was a
bracelet?
child, I was
Yes.
delightful.
Will you show it to us sometime?
Of course.
Naturally. So, you have an ankle bracelet, an ID bracelet, and a charm bracelet are the answers suggested by our stars. Now, you can choose one of those or give us one of your own.
I'll take charm bracelet.
You want the charm bracelet. All right, that's the answer that Fanny gave you. Let's find out if it's up there and if so, where. Let's reveal the $100 response. ID bracelet. Okay. May we see the $250 number? Gold.
She may have it.
Ooh, what do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Think it's going to be up there? Yeah! All right, slide it. It's there. Atta girl. good. You play for 10 times, $500 now, or $5,000. But if you get a good lucky spin of the star wheel here, you can play for double that amount of money, or $10,000. You don't have to stop in one of the gold star areas in order for you to double the money. Spin the wheel and find out which celebrity you'll be playing with. Go, and good luck to you. It must make one complete revolution, which it did, and we hope it's going to stop in the doubles for you. All right, a little more, a little more. Not quite, but you've got the $5,000.
Lucky all the time.
And you've got Avery Schreiber. Ready, Avery?
Oh, are you
Here we
lucky.
go. Good luck to you. Charcoal blank. Charcoal blank. Charcoal blank. Now, you give us the answer that Avery has written on that card, and we give you $5,000. Charcoal.
Lighter.
Charcoal lighter. She said charcoal lighter will match you, Avery, for the $5,000. What do you say?
Charcoal employment.
Nice try. He said charcoal broiler. Well, it was a good try, Avery. You tried to help Linda Earhart. But anyway, she's got $600, and that in bad, she'll meet another player later. Right now, we've got a message for you.
This?
And applauding our new player here, Jessica White. Hello there, Jessica. Nice to have you with us. I see you got a big JW.
Right. There's no mistaking Jessica White.
Yes. Well, there's...
There's enough behind it, yes.
Yes,
I read along.
She writes big, doesn't she? Jessica, where are you from?
I'm from Palm Springs.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Do you work?
Oh, yes, I'm a private duty nurse.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gloriously, happily married to the most wonderful man on 2 feet. And I have no children, but he's the grandfather of 7, last count.
Uh-huh.
And he's still on his feet. I think that's marvelous.
Yes, that's amazing. Astounding. Well, I'm happy that you're happy, Jessica.
Oh, I'm happy too, Jim.
Good. Let's begin by asking you if you want A or B.
I'd have B.
B. All right. B for...
Just because.
Well, we know what B is for, don't we? What?
I'll have B just because.
Just because. Okay, Jessica. Nick said something went wrong at the movie theater. They showed Jaws and a romantic love story at the same time. It was horrible. Jaws was eating blank. They showed Jaws and then another movie, a romantic love story, both at the same time.
Oh, I see.
You see? All right. Jessica, Nick said something went wrong at the movie theater. They showed Jaws and a romantic love story at the same time. It was horrible. Jaws was eating blank.
Juliet.
Juliet. Who is she?
You know Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, I know. Oh, that Juliet. Oh, I see.
Leave her alone.
Oh, a romantic love story. Oh, yes, I see.
It's a very good guess.
That's a very good guess.
It's an extremely good guess.
Yes.
How about
Juliet.
Juliet?
Oh, there you go. A romantic love story, and I guess Juliet, Romeo and Juliet, is the most romantic of all love stories,
Yes,
isn't it?
I'd like to ask a question. Who did the lead in Romeo and Juliet?
Norma
Juliet?
Shearer.
No, the leading lady.
The leading lady.
Juliet.
Yeah. Well, that's the answer that we were sort of aiming at, the leading lady. And she was a little more specific than we had anticipated. Charles?
I said Annie Hall.
Annie Hall. Jaws was eating Annie Hall. Well, that was a romantic love story, wasn't it? I thought so. It was horrible. Jaws was eating.
An aphrodisiac.
Oh,
Figs.
I see.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
You don't, do you?
Now, wait a minute. You know that...
Okay.
Yeah, it's a aphrodisiac with an afro hairstyle, I think.
Right, right.
I said Allie McGraw.
Allie McGraw.
Sorry, I thought about that.
That was in Love Story. She was, yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to cover all the grounds, and I said the lovers, trying to get both of... Juliet was a lover, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
She was also
All
a
right.
leading
Well,
lady.
Jessica, you picked up one there, and that's how it goes. And now we'll see what we've got for Linda. Helen said, I think that tree surgeon used to be a regular doctor because yesterday I saw him on my front lawn telling my tree to blank. I think the tree surgeon used to be a regular doctor because yesterday I saw him on my front lawn telling my tree to blank. All right, Linda. Helen said, I think that tree surgeon used to be a regular doctor because yesterday I saw him on my front lawn telling my tree to blank.
This is dumb.
What?
Stick out his tongue.
Stick out his tongue. I agree with you.
Told you it was dumb.
She said, stick out his tongue, telling the tree to stick out its tongue.
No, I had telling the tree to cough.
Cough. What did you have him telling the tree to do?
But I had him telling the tree to lie down and put on the paper sheet. Now, those of us who have been to gynecologists
Yeah,
know
is that what they ask you
means.
to do? Okay.
Take 2 aspirins, go to bed, and call me in the morning.
There's the answer. And away to go, Chuck. I saw him on my front lawn telling my tree to...
Show its Blue Cross card.
Another goodie. Here
Take
comes...
2 aspirin.
Take 2 aspirins. Yes, it was a big tree. It was a tall
Yes.
mountain
Oh,
ash.
yes. Oh, absolutely. What?
A mountain ash.
Good.
They have slender little leaves.
I said to take his leaves off.
Take his leaves off. Really? Okay, so ladies, now you see how it goes. 1-0 to score at the end of round 1 in favor of Jessica. You may have A or B.
B, please.
Okay, here it is. Little Herbie said, the tooth fairy is really getting businesslike. I went to sleep with a tooth under my pillow, and when I woke up, there was a dime and a blank. The tooth fairy is getting businesslike. You don't play. Getting businesslike. I went to sleep with a tooth under my pillow, and when I woke up, there was a dime and a blank. Tooth fairy's getting businesslike. You ready, Jessica, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Little Herbie said the tooth fairy is really getting businesslike. I went to sleep with a tooth under my pillow, and when I woke up, there was a dime and a blank.
And a receipt.
And a receipt. Right. All right, Joe, she got the answer. Good one, right?
I like it, and I wish I'd said it. I thought he was going so businesslike that he left a bill.
Left a bill. A dime and a bill. Charles?
I'm sorry, Jessica. Receipt.
You're sorry.
Okay. Now you're up to 2, Jessica. Elaine, do you make it 3?
Yes, receipt.
There it is. She's getting very happy, Richard. By the minute, she's getting
I love
happier.
it when she's happy.
Yeah. That's 4 for her. What have you got for her?
I hope this is a match.
Yes. Sure, but remember, spelling doesn't count. So.
Right.
There, listen, you got 5 altogether, and we'll see how you do, but first you got to see about this. Now, Linda, got a little catching up to do. 5 to tie, 6 to win. This is It. Larry the Lush said, you know you've had too much to drink when you're at the bar and the girl you're trying to pick up turns out to be your blank. Okay, Linda Earhart. Larry the Lush said, you know you've had too much to drink when you're at the bar and the girl you're trying to pick up turns out to be your blank.
Wife.
Wife it is. Seems like a reasonable response to me. What do you say?
Well, I never drink alone. Your dog.
Your dog. Now you got to match everybody else to stay in the game and achieve a tie. Brett, what have you got?
Take my wife, please.
Okay, there's one for her. Charles, she's looking for a wife.
Linda, I would never let you down, honey.
Okay. Score is now 5-2. When the girl at the bar you're trying to pick up turns out to be your wife.
Wife.
There's another one for you. 5-3 the score.
I almost wrote parole officer, and then I said wife.
Wife. 5-4. Now, if you match Fanny, the game will end in a tie. It does indeed. All right. So it's dead heat there, and we'll have to erase all of the lights there and push the button here, release the thing, and reveal one tie-breaking question for
B has
each.
been good to me. I'm going to stay with B.
You're going to stay with B? All right, let's see what B said. B says this. The fire chief said, I don't think that new man takes firefighting seriously. He brought a bag of blank to the last fire. I don't think the new man takes firefighting seriously. He brought a bag of blank to the last fire. It's very easy.
No, it isn't.
It's easy for you?
Already, sure.
Now,
Oh, wait a minute now.
there we go. The fire chief said, I don't think that new man takes firefighting seriously.
Wait.
Even in the audience, they're saying, hurry up, Charles.
Okay. I don't think that new man takes firefighting seriously. He brought a bag of blank to the last fire.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Really?
Yeah.
Guys, popping popcorn at the last fire. Well, there are other... Popcorn is one, I
Yes,
suppose?
popcorn is one, but marshmallows.
Marshmallows
That
would be the
second.
thing.
That was my
yeah.
second choice.
Really? Well, she stuck with her first choice and said popcorn. What do you say?
I thought we needed a little variety. I said hot dog.
Hot dog. Anything you roast in front of an open fire. Marshmallows. Popcorn is what she wants, Elaine. Give her some popcorn.
No, this fellow really gets a bang out of his work, so he brought dynamite.
Dynamite. That would help the fire, wouldn't it?
Said
Hot dog. And what have you got there?
Oh, marshmallows.
Marshmallows. Now, one bag of popcorn, so that makes it easy for Linda. All she has to do is match one to win her second game. Let's see what happens. Mr. Hayakawa say, I used to work in Japan, the land of the rising sun. Then I got job in USA. It is land of rising blank.
Could you do that again? I'm sorry. It was so good that I was just listening to your...
Sure you were. I used to work in Japan, the land of rising sun. Then I got job in USA. It is land of rising blank.
Okay. Didn't help.
You want me to go back to... No. Oh, all right.
You said first.
Okay. All right? Mr. Hayakawa said, I used to work in Japan, the land of rising sun. Then I got job in USA. It is land of rising...
Taxes.
Taxes.
Good answer. What a good answer.
Oh, she gave very good answer.
A good answer.
Good
I believe
answer.
in that answer. Rising costs is what I...
Rising costs. Tax is what she said. What do you say?
Well, taxes is true. I said rising prices.
Rising prices? That's what everybody's very conscious of these days, rising prices.
Not I am. I'm independently wealthy. I have a governor.
How nice for you.
Rising smart.
Rising smart. You know, we're going to have another tie. I think we're going to have another tie.
Definitely, because I just said I rhyme sun with fun.
Fun with sun, rising fun. Okay, Richard. The land is the land of rising
Cost of living.
cost of living. Land of rising cost. What have you got there?
Same thing, cost.
Oh, Well, I'll be.
Another
That's two
tiebreaker.
ties in a row. The tiebreaker didn't work. 0-0 to score. Now we've got this for you. Hurry back. Those of you in the vicinity of the Pheasant Run Playhouse around Chicago, this fellow in back of me here, the bushy-haired one, Avery Schreiber, opens in Romanoff and Juliet, long about now.
Tonight.
So tonight,
Tonight.
whatever you say. I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next time for Match Game 78. Goodbye.